know what? Those jokes are mostly pretty good, but to get those 10 or 11 jokes, our monologue writers have to write hundreds of jokes every day, and I'll be honest with you, they're not all good. And honestly, sometimes I think they throw in some real stinkers just to fill up a page and meet the assignment. Which is understandable. Joke writing is a grind and they work really hard. But now that we have audiences again, with that kind of laziness, give yourselves a round of applause. That kind of laziness has got to stop, which means it's time for a surprise inspection. Way too long. So here's how this works. These are real jokes submitted by my writers that are unusable for the show. Some are dumb, some are patently offensive, and some are just baffling. Most importantly, the writers don't know we're doing this, and because a lot of them don't watch the show, they'll never know that we're doing this. So let's get to it. A Eurasian eagle owl named Gladys recently escaped from a zoo in Minnesota after she flew into a tree during a training session and did not return. Her friends were no help. When asked if they've seen Gladys, all they said was, "Whoo!" Don't. Brian wrote that joke. Here's a picture of Brian. Brian is a dad, so it's okay for him to tell a stupid dad joke. It's legal. Michigan State University recently asked faculty and staff to volunteer to work in the dining halls without extra pay amid an ongoing labor shortage. Luckily, the Jell-O has tenure. I fully don't get it. Makes no sense to me. Baze, does it make sense to you? No. Yeah, okay, good. It was just like, Jell-O's funny. Matt Goldich wrote that. Let's see Matt. There he is. Matt, made of Jell-O. Amid global supply chain delays, toy makers are reportedly planning to release more small, squishy toys this holiday season. You mean rabbits? Asked Lenny. So that joke requires a very specific knowledge of the book or film Mice and Men, where Lenny does not know his strength. He kills rabbits. He squishes them so hard that he kills them. Because some people don't know their own strength, so then they harm people. Other people don't know their own weakness, and they wear tank tops to work, like Scollins, who wrote that joke. According to a new survey, half of Americans said that if they could time travel, they would prefer to move forward in time. Thank you, said baby Hitler. And again, you might not think that joke is funny, but here's something that's very funny. Someone allowed their child to be used for stock photos. What's the worst they can do? According to new reports, some areas of the country are experiencing a pumpkin shortage, but in other news, there's been a surplus of jack-o'-lanterns. Oof. I almost feel bad showing you, like, you literally, not one of you went for a joke by the nicest person on our staff. That's Karen. Too late. According to new reports, some areas of the country are experiencing a pumpkin shortage, which will cause prices to increase. It's a phenomenon known to economists as pumpkinflation. Ian. According to new reports, a drought in California has caused a pumpkin shortage. This is one of the nice things about working at this show is, you know, they all hear about pumpkin shortages and then they just grind out unusable joke after unusable joke. Let's see if it's, I'm going to just say in advance, it's Allie's joke. We're 0 for 2 on pumpkin shortage. Karen ate it hard. Ian ate it hard. It's up to Allie to save us on the pumpkin shortage. Let's see if she can do it. According to new reports, a drought in California has caused a pumpkin shortage. All we can do now is pray to Gord for some rain. I think the best we can say is Ali is the king of mountain. The indie band Bon Iver announced yesterday they'll launch a US and European tour next year, but if you want to see them live, you must have taken at least your first dose of Bon Ivermectin. Let's take a look at who has tenure. A turtle recently hatched in Massachusetts with 2 heads and 6 legs, which by Massachusetts standards still makes her a 9. Mike Scollins wrote that joke, and he's from Massachusetts, and he tries to get me in trouble. According to a new survey, 19% of Americans say that they feel older than their actual age. Yeah, that's not going to help your case, said R. Kelly's lawyer. Same dude. There he is. Oh, there. No. One of them writes for us. I can never remember. This segment is over now, and I'm going to say it's over, and then we're going to have to watch that awful graphics package again. So I just apologize. Just brace yourself. Just zone out for the next, I think, what is it, 95 seconds? This has been Surprise Inspection. Did the title card play?